Today is a wonderful day. I'm confident because I'm a problem solver. I always have options because I choose to be optimistic. Today I will learn something new, laugh, make a difference in someone else's life. Y'all, I went and picked up lunch for my mom and I got vegan. Who remembers these? If you watch my old vlogs, like scroll. This is my favorite thing in the world. It's vegan, gluten-free cookie dough made with like tofu. It sounds weird, but it's so good and I've been craving it. And I just got it. And I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I'm about to post oh my God, I almost said Let Me Leave. That's because I was listening to Let Me Leave on the way here. Because every night in November, you just let me go. As I got my keys, tried to walk real slow in the midnight breeze, didn't even try to disagree. No. That night in November, you just let me leave. What I was gonna say is I am announcing Mr. Hollywood. And I've been working on some stuff all morning. I went to like a Pilates class really early, that for a new Pilates studio where I had like a free class, and just been doing a lot of online work. I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. Like I've been working on the music video. I'm getting nervous, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. You know, there's always so much chaos, and there's always so much that is going on, especially after the election. And like, all that I can tell you, it's like, whether you're happy or sad, it's like you can say you voted for this, you voted for this. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We're all Americans, and at the end of the day, it's like you have to seek out unity. You have to seek out unity. And like I believe this about how people do anything is how they do everything. There's like a saying, I don't know who initially said it, but there's a saying, and it's like, if you either fight to win, you fight for peace, or you fight for victory. And if you're fighting with somebody for victory, like in terms of like, say it was like a relationship, if one person wants to win, you might as well just leave, because that person's never gonna let you win. They're never gonna let you win. So it's like, are you fighting for peace, or are you fighting for victory? And like, at this point in time right now, you guys, we're fighting for peace. We are fighting for unity, and I don't know, at least that's just how I view things. I am excited to make our food healthy. That is, honestly, I'm not to get too into politics, but I've always been a very free thinker. I didn't grow up religious, really. Like, my parents grew up Catholic, but we went to church on Christmas and Easter, if that gives you any context. I would go to church sometimes, and it was like a rock kind of church, youth group with my friends sometimes from school. But we I didn't grow up religious. I didn't grow up vegan. I didn't grow up, really, my parents weren't into politics. I'm somebody who, I love researching. You guys probably know that. I love researching. And I've always remained very skeptical of things. That's just, not skeptical in a bad way, but just more in a sense of like, I love researching. I love knowledge. I love finding out information about things. And everything started for me when I went vegan. And you guys, I went vegan in 2015. And at first it was, I love animals. I'd been vegetarian since I was 7. I don't know if I've ever said this story on here. Maybe not. But I had read Charlotte's Web when I was in first grade, when I was 7, I believe. And I would go to Whole Foods with my parents, and I would get samples of pepperoni while they were shopping. And one day I get the sample the day after I'd read Charlotte's Web, and the guy was like, "Do you know what this is made out of?" And I'm like, "No, I'm 7. My parents were telling me chicken nuggets were made out of nugs." And he was like, "Oh, this is what it's made out of." And I was like, "No, thank you." Like, I literally couldn't, because I had just read Charlotte's Web, and I had one of my dogs, who's still alive, Molly. She's going. And I was just like, I couldn't detach myself from that. But in 2015, I started just really researching into the health of, like, I wanted proof. And I remembered in school when we would have to do 5-page essays and all these things, we would have to do the bibliography and get like non-biased sources and get primary sources and secondary sources and all these things. And so when I was looking like, okay, should I cut dairy out completely, or should I cut eggs out? Like, eggs are good protein, should I cut them out? Every study that I had found was funded by somebody, and it could be somebody on either side. And I was like, I'm just gonna not look at that, because I want to find an unbiased source. And at a certain point, I couldn't find one. So I was like, okay, like I've been into this independent, like, even just in every area. I always want to know the truth for myself, even with religion. Yes, I grew up, like I was saying, Yes, I grew up going to church on Christmas, but that's kind of it. I did not have a relationship with God because my parents did. I had a relationship with God just independently. My friend and I, when we were 16, we found this Bible study through somebody that we knew. I started going to different churches. I started like just talking to God. And in 2020, I had like a moment, well, at the end of 2019, this is going to sound crazy, but I didn't get it until I got it. That's the first time I heard God audibly speak to me. And it's a feeling that you can't, it's the same thing. God is love. And so it's like, when you know, you know. And all I can say is just, you know, everything doesn't happen for a reason. Like, that's the thing too. People get that mixed up. If God was so good, why would this happen? He doesn't make everything happen for a reason. We're here on earth with free will, because if we're not choosing what we're doing, then we're just basically, there's no love involved. If it's on our end, if it's like we would just do without, we have to make the choice. It's like you have to make the choice. If you were staying in a relationship with somebody because you're just like, I'm forced to be here, that person's not going to know that you're choosing to love them. And so it's just interesting to see, because like I had God speak to me, and then in 2020 during the pandemic, like I literally just like broke down because I had been avoiding all my issues and I had been avoiding all my feelings. And I remember one night, like right as this kind of thing happened, right at the beginning of the pandemic, March 2020, I was in Nashville by myself. Keep in mind, it's the first time I'd moved away from family. I was alone in an apartment. Everything had been shut down. My flights were canceled. I literally was just like, what is going on? I also had like, some boys were breaking my heart. It was good song inspo, but I remember one night, and I have these pages in my journal. One night I literally got down on my hands and knees on my floor and just started crying to God, being like I need to feel your love. Like, show me your love. And he will. And the thing is, it's like, everyone's always like, oh, what, this. Here's the deal. I'm nobody. We are all sinners. And this is not me being like, oh, you support this person, you support this person. No, but what I do support is I support God. And that's something that early on, not in my career, but in 2020, like when I was really understanding faith for the first time in my adult life and what it meant to have a relationship with God and what having the grace of God meant, I was tested by a lot of people that have since, came to me and turned around or whatever, but that were saying, you need to stop talking about God. You need to hide your faith. Like, that's the thing. The thing is like, why are you acting like I just joined the music industry, blah, blah, blah. From the Idol, the TikTok audio. I'm like, that's how I feel. I'm like, I've been like semi-told to basically shut up about God because you can't do that. And we're seeing it now with all the Diddy stuff. That's the thing. I think people are just forgetting about that. At a certain point, at a certain point, you guys, nobody, I've said this for years, and people could probably attest to this. Nobody is neutral. Nobody is neutral. Nobody is neutral with any minuscule amount of power. Nobody is neutral. Even if they don't personally believe in it, they're in the machine. And as we're seeing with Diddy, everything is blackmail. And I'm just telling you guys, like, at the end of the day, trust your intuition. And if you're like, I don't believe in God, that's okay. I want you to say that out loud. I want you to be like, God, like, literally show me you're real, because I don't believe in you. And he will show you. That's what I'm telling you. I love, quantum physics. I love quantum physics. And the more I learn about, the more technology advances and increases, the more it's so hard to disprove that God is not real, because it's actually insane. How do we have this entire world from nothing? The Big Bang. Okay, who created the Big Bang? Like, I didn't go to seminary, I didn't go to theology school, but I love, my friends and I, this is what like I talk about. I'm very nerdy, not nerdy, but I'm an intellectual. I love talking about real things, and that ties into music and real feelings. And, at the end of the day, we're so much more similar than we are different. And so we're just embracing that. Anyways, this was like a huge rant, not to get political, but but here's the thing. It's like, why are we that's not political. That's just me talking about how, giving my opinion, not even an opinion, because I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just telling you how I came to be the way I am. But that's the one thing that just blows my mind away, is like, God, ask God, don't care how of an unbeliever you are. I don't care how, it doesn't matter if you're like, this is literally crazy. I'm just for me, do it. I want you to like close your eyes and ask God. If you don't believe in God, ask God to give you a sign that he's there, or to show you his love. Because I'm telling you, you guys, it's like everything I do, like that's, and the reason why it's hard to put into words how good God is. There's a lot of stuff that, you know, my family has gone through, and people I know how close to me have gone through, and some of my best friends. It's very interesting because oftentimes, you know, like I was saying, my brain is like going a million miles a minute because I needed to say this. And that's why I've been reading the Proverbs every day, is because I don't know, I just felt the sense of urgency. Like there hasn't been, even for myself as well, but at the end of the day, I'm telling you, light always outshines the darkness. And light always outshines the darkness, and like it's protecting. There's a reason, you know, people in the Bible always say, God talks about this and Jesus talks about this, where it's like childlike faith. Like God wants you to have that childlike faith, which is basically this awe and wonder for him and this love and appreciation. So why do you think everything in our society is focused on corrupting kids? Even the music. You guys know the reason why I started making music, I was inspired by two amazing artists. I grew up with Taylor Swift and Lana Del Rey, people who were inspiring because they were real. They were vulnerable. They were authentic. They weren't overly sexualized or trying to create this image, or, you know, the songs were about their feelings and their heart. It wasn't about partying and drinking and drugs. And I was like, you know, it's up to us in this next generation to be that next group of people that's going to do that. But what I was saying, everything doesn't happen for a reason. Like everything doesn't happen for a reason, but everything is used for a reason. You can only see it if you look backwards. You can only see it in retrospect. Like think about it. Think where you are now, and then think about like a heartbreak. Okay, just everything is used for a reason, you guys. And like you are, I just want to hug everybody, and that's why I'm never like, I love, like, my mission is like, I serve God. That's it. I don't follow anybody else. I serve God, and that is the top of my priority, you know? But it's just crazy because even with my music and songs, like doing what I do, I also have a very like intimate experience with knowing the process of creation, because it's truly not like making a song from scratch. I don't know if there's another experience, maybe having a kid, but to me it's like my songs are little kids, where it's like there's nothing and then there's this creation, there is this song that helps people feel and helps heal people's hearts. And if that's not God, then I don't know what is. So I always say that. Anyways, this was a really long rant, not to get too deep, but you know, I want to encourage you guys to seek the truth out for yourselves, and I want you to talk to God. People are always like, I'm so overwhelmed. This is not religion. This is a relationship with God. And that's a term that can be like overdone by Christians. But I'm telling you guys, like, there's a reason why our souls are broke. Like, I remember chasing to get people to like me. And no matter how many people did, I still felt like awful about myself. I still felt like I was never enough. And you know why? It's because nobody can give us to fill our soul. Nobody on earth can do that. No drug, no job, no career. You're going to keep chasing. Because guess what? Like everything we do, and also too, then there's the other aspect of people thinking that you need to earn God's love. You don't need to earn God's love. Everything we do fails in comparison compared to Jesus. Like if you believe in Jesus Christ coming down as your savior, God only sees Jesus when he looks at you. He's always there. He's running to you. All you have to do is just open your eyes to him. That's it. Anyways, I'm gonna go. We're picking up our merch samples for Mr. Hollywood. I'm nervous, you guys. What if they're ugly? You know, we're gonna think positive. What if they're amazing? I designed these on myself, and I'm really excited because they're super cute. So I got 3 things. I have a hat, a beanie, and a super cute organic cotton t-shirt with a Hollywood star on it. And then it was only letting me order 3 like designs at a time. So if we like these, we're gonna make more. I want to try to make at least one thing for every single song of my album, because I feel like that'd be a good vibe, you know? Anyways, love y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back home. I got the merch samples. I haven't opened it yet because I thought we could open it together. I'm literally in my sweats. I'm in my cozy sweats, about to get a bunch of work done on my computer. Ah, I know you're like, Lily, what does she talk about working on your computer? No, I swear I'm doing actual stuff. I swear I'm doing actual stuff. But I'm also, yeah. Okay, wait, love it, slay. Okay, you guys. This is my first like merch that I haven't made, because I've handmade a bunch of merch and like all my stickers and stuff. Like I always did that stuff and just to send out, but this is my first like merch. This is crazy. Okay. Item number 1 is perfect for winter. I love this. This is going on. These are awesome. Wait, now I can't wait to design more. And this is a special font that I picked out for the album that I found. I spent like so much time looking for fonts. I can only do text on the front of the beanie, so it just says Mr. Hollywood. And it's embroidered, you guys. If there's any other colors you're like, oh, Lily, this would be cool, let me know. But I just thought like a classic Hollywood-esque, plus the cover of the song is black and white. You guys, woo, Mr. Hollywood. I'm gonna wear this later tonight. It's so hot right now. Granted, I do have a giant sweatshirt on. I love this sweatshirt. They don't make good vintage sweatshirts anymore. This is my mom's from like 2000 or something, and it's so, whatever brand it is, it's so cozy. It's my favorite sweatshirt. I wear it like all the time because it just, they don't make them like this. And it's the Dalmatians, which I love because I love dogs. Okay. Next is a baseball hat, which you saw my other one, but that was one that I made just quickly. Okay, so this is in black as well because we wanted it to be classic. Adjustable hat, same font. I designed this Mr. Hollywood. Oh my god, there's a fruit fly. Fruit fly, get away. Mr. Hollywood. It's very like classic movie vibes. And then on the back, it says Lily Kincade in a little tiny thing. I thought about doing the side, but I like it on the back because it's just like subtle. Mr. Hollywood. I like these too because then you can kind of bend this, but this hat is awesome. Awesome, and it's adjustable. I have my hair in like a weird hairdo, but I'm gonna like mold it. I like molding hats to like my head to fit right. This is crazy though. Okay, I'm loving it. Wait, this is crazy. You guys. Okay, last item from this set. I'm gonna get on my merch designing game today. I'm gonna design some more stuff. Okay, this is awesome. So this is just a cotton t-shirt, Comfort Colors, because I feel like everyone stopped using Comfort Colors. I remember when I was growing up, Comfort Colors, specifically the brand, were like the t-shirt. I remember on spring break, like, this sounds so weird, but like the frozen yogurt places and like little ice cream shops would have merch that was printed on Comfort Colors tank tops, and it was like you were the coolest person in the world if you had a Comfort Colors tank top with like saying the beach or like wherever you went. Like, it was crazy. Or like dance routines or musicals. I love Comfort Colors because I'm pretty sure they're made, or Comfort Colors, I like them because they're thick and they're cotton and they last. But this is just a basic white t-shirt. I got it in a medium. I like my shirts oversized, but I just wanted to see what it looks like with this design that I made. And it just says Mr. Hollywood, as you can see. It's really big. I made it as big as you could. I'm gonna put it on later to see, but okay, I'm loving it so far. It says Mr. Hollywood with like the movie icon. And then on the back of the shirt, it says Lily Kincade. Just like tiny, where the, what's it called? Like, not tag, but it's on the outside, but you know what I mean? Wait, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, thank you for watching my first ever merch reveal. Okay, it's the next day, but I'm posting this late. I'm posting this late because I forgot. I was off my phone and I forgot. But we made a commitment, and period. We stay disciplined. This is Proverbs 6. My child, if you have put up security for a friend's debt or agreed to guarantee the debt of a stranger, if you have trapped yourself by your agreement and are caught by what you said, follow my advice and save yourself, for you have placed yourself at the friend's mercy. Now swallow your pride. I need to work on that. That was not a proverb. That was just my commentary. Go and beg to have your name erased. Don't put it off. Do it now. Don't rest until you do. Save yourself like a gazelle escaping from a hunter, like a bird fleeing from a net. Take a lesson from the ants, you lazy bones. Learn from their ways and become wise. Though they have no prince or governor or ruler to make them work, they labor hard all summer, gathering food for the winter. But you lazy bones, how long will you sleep? When will you wake up? A little extra sleep, a little more slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, then poverty will pounce on you like a bandit. Scarcity will attack you like an armed robber. What are worthless and wicked people like? They are constant liars, signaling their deceit with the wink of an eye, a nudge of the foot, or a wiggle of the finger. Their perverted hearts plot evil, and they constantly stir up trouble, but they will be destroyed suddenly, broken in an instant, beyond all hope or of healing. There are 6 things the Lord hates, no 7 things he detests: haughty eyes, a lying tongue, hands that kill the innocent, a heart that plots evil, feet that race to do wrong, a false witness who pours out lies, a person who sows discord in a family. My son, obey your father's commands and don't neglect your mother's instructions. Keep their word always in your heart, tie them around your neck. When you walk, their counsel will lead you. When you sleep, they will protect you. When you wake up, they will advise you, for their command is a lamp and their instruction is a light. Their corrective discipline is the way to life. It will keep you from the immoral woman, from the smooth tongue of a promiscuous woman. Don't lust for her beauty, don't let her coy glances seduce you, for a prostitute will bring you to poverty, but sleeping with another man's wife will cost you your life. Can a man scoop a flame into his lap and not have his clothes catch on fire? Can he walk on hot coals and not blister his feet? So it is with the man who sleeps with another man's wife. He who embraces her will not go unpunished. Excuses may be found for a thief who steals because he is starving, but if he is caught, he must pay back 7 times what he stole, even if he has to sell everything in his house. But the man who commits adultery is an utter fool, for he destroys himself. He will be wounded and disgraced. His shame will never be erased, for the woman's jealous husband will be furious, and he will show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will accept no compensation, nor be satisfied with a payoff of any size. That was some heavy stuff. Anyways, I love y'all. I know I'm recording this the next day because I forgot, but I'm back on it. It's fall. We're focusing on album mode now. Lock in. I want you to lock in. I want you to just go for it. Life is long. We don't know how long though. So go for your goals. Focus on your studies. We're almost to the holidays. We're almost to 2025, almost at the end of the year of new possibilities. I'm so excited to make my vision board and stuff for the new year. I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be a good year. We're gonna get some goals done. I'm excited for the album. I'm like nervous, I'm terrified, but in the best way ever.